This is coming down the road just past the parking area on the right. Only just a little bitty 8-inch wide full of water right there. Pretty much just taking over the whole hillside. This is coming down to the bridge. I don't know if you can see it yet, but the water is tearing down. I mean, tearing down. Get up towards Estes. Sitting on the ridge now. You can see, whoa. You can see it's one thing in the road over there. And looking downstream, how much that you can see. Going over the church. Water's coming over it. There's the other campground. That bridge is gone back there. These houses are flooded. Water, camper back there getting swept away. All the parks underwater. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Wow. Like 8-foot rollers in here. We're at the fire station. See, it's on that side of the road. That meadow down below. It's flowing through the parking lot right there. All the way down. This bridge is just about to wash out. Oh, is it? There's not much left from eating up this road. Water over there. Behind it, that bridge is done for. 15 minutes later, the bridge is still there, road's going. Water's definitely came up higher. Stop that bridge, you can see the big water out. This is coming across the road from these houses.
Good luck, buddy.
We're in about a foot of water right now. Oh, there's Jack.
That's okay. Yeah. Good. He's going to report. He'll report that the chief campground flooding.
Yeah.
Nah, there's no campground.
Good thing this campground here was void of the law.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't ever going to flood.
Yeah, we have a breach here, don't we?
That's what we just drove through on top of it. Man, look at that. Post office. Gotta go get our mail. Probably won't be there.
Oh, look at that bridge.
Oh man, look at that. This is right in front of that River Forks Inn and the post office. Where everybody parked their car to get safe. These campers are all underwater.
And you got the vehicle for this, don't you?
Yeah, that's a, look at the wood stacked up against that. That bridge is done for. Look at the tree stacking up against it. Man, these cars are done for. What's that?
Okay, I'm going to put my radio there. The rest of the resources will stay where they're at for now.
I'd say go for it and let's go see.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
and for
he
the
did
note,
tell us the station back there, so.
We're probably about 5 minutes out from
Oh my!
the street.
Ooh! When I go that. This used to be 43. This is just right up the bridge here. You can see the roof's cracking. Most of it's gone already. There's a parking lot at the DOT center. Right here. Ooh, look at up in front of us. Wow. And this is getting ready to come up about 3 or 4 feet when they open the dam.
Look at these
It's really going to
ones
start
here.
flooding. Yeah. Oh man, they're done for. Yeah. I don't know how to even tell them. There's no way to get over to them now. The bridge is under. This one's about getting ready to wash out right here. Man, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Talk about freaking out. Whoa! Road's gone here too. This is where they're up doing that rescue.
Yeah, punch it. Let's get up here and see where.
There they are right there.
Looks
Like they're about done. They just rescued people from this, from right here. Ooh, look at that house is gone. Look at that. They just did a swiftwater rescue. They were pulling people from these houses.
Deputy Winrick has asked us to make a hard closure on 34 at the Riverbend Campground. 34 is hard closed at the post office so nobody comes this way. Explain that there's nobody coming up or down this section. permanent, I believe that they're talking about taking them up through Estes.
I don't think they can. I think it's closed up through Estes too. Rains out. Look at that. That is amazing behind that house right there.
Yeah. My God. Hold on a second. Let's get a picture of this. It always amazes me how people get stuck in trees. I don't.
Same thing.
You know,
Like even those people that are
I don't get an
rescuing
urge
right
to
now.
climb a tree when there's water coming. I just don't.
Especially when you can walk over here and climb up the hill.
So let's move these cones across. Up ahead here, we'll put them across at the. Actually, let's put them across
I don't know
at the
what
bridge.
difference does it make.
Well,
Punch it quicker.
What's that?
It's a punch it quicker.
we're gonna have to get you trained to show up in costume.
Right?
We gotta get you trained to show up in costume. You keep coming to all these Halloween parties undressed.
Got the shirt on.
Yeah. They're gonna word is they're gonna open up the dam up in Estes in about 45 minutes. So expect a lot of water.
I just missed it, but man, like 3 or 4 huge trees just got wiped out right there. Here's one of them right there.
Yeah.
That was a huge tree that just snapped it in half. Nope, here comes some more of them right here. Woo! No more of them. That was that tree. Wow. Same bridge from earlier. Road's totally washed out. Water's getting ready to come up a couple feet for the dam. They opened up the dam down up in Estes. Probably close this bridge on down.
Very good.
And if I was that guy, I'd have pulled that camper out of there. It's going to be in the river here for too long.
Get a big log in.
Yeah. Man, this is definitely, this is getting deep. Wow. I don't know if I want to cross that too many more times. Man, look at that big push of motor home underwater over there.
Nope, they didn't get out, did they?
Propane, too.
We were standing there talking to Bill, and he said, these guys better get out of there. And they didn't. They just took their time.
Wowza.
Wow.
Let's go see Dave. See what he's got.
There's one of the cabins from the campground. There's a couple nice motor homes still in there. That one's already moved a little bit. It's gonna get washed all the way down. Another nice one back there, plugged in. It's looking up the little dam over the church, the bridge, I mean. It's like a dam right now. The sheriff in the summer one. is our bridge, about ready to go. This is looking up 43, looking up Storm Mountain. I'm going to cross this real quick and stay on the other side of it. The other side of the bridge.
Yeah, this is going to turn into a mess. We're going to have people that are going to try doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing.
No, that's a hole. That was a hole.
You should see where Emily's truck's stuck on Green Ridge.
Yeah.
The ruts are 5 feet deep.
You can't get her out?
Oh, we got her out, but you had to straddle them and jump them. So this is walking up to what used to be our bridge. The bridge is still there, actually. In good shape. Holding up. Highway 43 on the other side is gone on the other hand. Sweet. The river kind of rerouted itself into this meadow. That's a bridge right there. Oh, propane. That propane tank right there. This is what's left of 43. This is the little creek in the bridge at the bottom of Storm Mountain Road here. This is the bridge upstream from it. You can see 43 in the background, left of it. The river completely overtook it here, it goes all the way to the bank. So you can see the road kind of moving left over there. If you look real close, you can see slabs of pavement that are pushed all the way up under. So again, this is the little creek in Highway or County Road 43. That's where that's just the section that's left. So you can see the mountain gateway here. Long River. This is looking down on Drake and the post office.
I don't think we'll be getting any mail services.
Here comes the helicopters, finally able to fly, assessing the damage. It's not black, Mark.
I bet you it's the county taking a
Assessment.
yeah.
back. It's gonna be a fun ride. Man, that thing is so quiet once it gets away from us.
Yeah. That's gotta be a heck of an experience.
Mm-hmm.
To say the least. Well, we should try to
That's
go
great.
Looking at the back of the post office. This is, I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday. And you can see Big Thompson over there. And then the bridge is right here. Standing in the highway, looking at the post office, and the river forks in. You can see a camper that's hunkered up on the hill there to try and get away from it all. There's the bridge. There's the river. You can see the highways. Only got one lane right here broken up. Heading downstream. So this is on the north side of the highway. Houses all were underwater right through here. Just a little bit. There's search and rescue I'm going to meet up with right now. You can see a car out here on the gravel bar. What's left of one. There's what's left of the highway in this section right here. and I'm going walking towards passing zone. This is looking at the back of the River Forks Inn. This is the North Fork coming down. The River Forks Inn and the post office. What's left of it all. Still behind the River Forks, whoops. This is the only camper that survived. Didn't get washed downstream. Search and rescue from Boone County, Missouri just came through with us and busted out the windows. You can see all the mud in there, how full it is. Where'd he go? There he is. We're driving down. This is the very start of the passing zone. There's Dave Giles' house. Looks like it made it. Didn't take on any water. Heavy smell of propane. This is looking down the canyon. You can see the road starts to drop right here because it was undermined so bad. This is it though. I'll zoom in. We're getting ready to go down there. You can't see it, but there's some cars in that rubble. And you can see the start of the passing zone again. We're headed down that way. I'll video more once we get down there. This is looking back up the passing zone. We just came across there. Bill's not ready to come up where I just came up. We're coming up the pavement. The road's gone. We're going to try and get down that way. We're trying to get to Station 8. Coming towards the end of the passing zone. These houses right on the edge here. Let's pan back a little. See how much of the mountain washed away. What's left of one bridge. I think there's a car wrapped around it. It looks like it. Rain culvert. The power line's down up here. Look at that house. Wow. Smell them. Look at that. I don't know we're going to get much past this. The bridge I have video of on my phone of it washing around it. The bridge held up. That was it. And this is the end of the road. Yeah. And it is 20 feet down. Looking back at the road here. Looking back up at the passing zone and coming down to the campground store. We climbed over here. We're walking around that road. I'll get the other side, I'll video again. So we just passed the campground store. It's right there. We're walking. We have one more bend and then we'll be at the around by the fire station. There's a car right there. Don't know what it is, I can't even make it out. There are cars like that all over the place. Looks like there's a big mudslide right up here. Oops. I took a house down. Video that when I get up there. A little further down by this mudslide, just trying to give an idea of how wide the river is now and how big. This is 5 or 6 days after the fact. They're all kind of run together. I think today's like Tuesday or Wednesday or something. So we just climbed up behind this little house up on the hill here because I caught a glimpse of this mudslide. It came down right up to the back of the house and just created a huge valley. This tree snapped off. This was one massive, massive landslide right across the road, took out that house, right into the river. Man, this is huge. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The size of this tree that's snapped in half and Bill's standing next to you. Just broke right in half. Oh, I can Photoshop you in. So this is the bottom of that rock slide. It was huge, like 100 yards wide maybe. Matt and I had talked to this lady the day of the rain, and she was concerned about rocks falling on her house, but she's in a pretty flat area, and we gave it the okay. We're like, no, I think you're safe, won't flood, but man, this rock slide was right next to it, and it took out that house and that house. Gone. And we'll just get wet. A full-size pickup truck right in front of the station. I'll give you an idea what the size of boulders that move down through here. Just insane. These boulders right here. That one's probably 8 feet tall, buried in the ground. They weren't here the other day. This is way off to the side of the river, right next to the road. This is going back up the passing zone, the bridge. Just get it from a different angle is all. Stinks like dead fish. Propane. Here's the passing zone. We crossed over to it. There's water between us. Looking up at the river forks. This used to be that little part. And I stopped to video this because this is a car. Right there. Yes, that's a car. I don't know what kind of car. It's a car. That's another truck. Bill and I found this yesterday out on an island. Search and Rescue came today and tagged it. Thanks to Boone County Search and Rescue guys. This is looking up the North Fork towards the bridge, the Storm Mountain. We're right behind River Forks End, post office, the bridge. We are standing in the middle of the River Forks End campground. You can see that one RV still there.
There are
All
sites
the other ones
available.
are gone. Sites are available for cheap, discounted rate, today only. We're at Lori's campground, the upper one, looking up the North Fork towards the bridge to Storm Mountain. That's what's left of that one camper. And there's some critters. Their donkey and their emu made it. A llama, whatever it is. We're right in the middle of what used to be the campground. And then the river used to be over here. And now it's over here. Which is right where John camped first time he came to visit. And I said, watch out if it rains hard, because it floods. We just wheeled the Bronco and Sean and I and Zane on the four-wheeler. Sitting up on Highway 34 right there. Wow. Yeah. Okay, Joe.
That's where we were repelling that day.
Yeah, up on that face right there.
Yeah, that whole fucking one lane's gone.
Yeah. Hopefully the brake works better on this one than your other one.
It actually works.
So there's what's left of the Idaho Dam. It took out the whole top of it. Look at this rock. See, it was all drilled for dynamite. That came from somewhere. That is a big rock. Man, that is. Yeah. That is shit. That's all shelf rock that that road was built on, you know. This is directly below the Idaho Dam. And the road is pretty much gone from there all the way down to that corner. Nothing. You can see some houses down here. We'll zoom in and see what we can see. Yep, that house is toast. Oh, looks like it might have survived. This part, Idaho Dam's right around that corner. This was the highway. Gone. Looks like one of those 3D chalk paintings, except for you don't want to step in the hole in this one. This is 9 days after, this is September 24th. I think it's like 9 days after it happened, or I don't know when it happened. So something like that. There's still this much water flowing down to Big Thompson. Give you a perspective, there's Sean's Jeep. So there's a guardrail right here, and it's laying in the water, and you can see it goes up. Oop, zoom the right way. It goes way up and around that bend. It's this guardrail right here. It goes, it's the end of this guardrail. Oop, there we go. There it is. And it goes all the way up around the bend, way over there. And it just unfolded and wrapped all the way around. It's pretty wild. Mountain goats don't seem to care it flooded.
Felt some eyes on me.
I'm wondering what people are doing here.
Just when we thought we had this place all to ourselves.
Dinner comes along.
Look at that bed. No way. No way. That bed is hanging. The floor is gone underneath of it. And it's hanging there. That is insane. So this is like the little Idlewild where Chief lives community. That's the Two Eagles Resort. Their bridge looks like it held up. Just the size of the boulders that rolled down through here is just amazing. I mean amazing. There's the road over there. So this is the bridge going over to the Two Eagles Resort. Idlewild Lane, yeah. There's the Two Eagles Resort, it survived. Obviously the bridge didn't. And then we're walking down towards Indian Village. Right down here we'll be able to see, that didn't work too good. We're going to be able to look around that corner and see where that used to be, but we know it's gone. You can see the chunks of concrete right here sticking out of that bridge from all the stuff going underneath it. That is just amazing.
They must have got all flooded.
There's still an Idlewild area. That tie wall behind that house let loose. That house was undermined. This one was a little bit, not too bad. Probably bad enough to make it so they have to tear it down, I would think. That rock was tumbled by the river. That is right where the riverbed used to be. Here's the backside of the Idaho Dam. That's like a 4 or 5 foot diameter pipe drain culvert. You can see on this side, the water was coming over the top of that. So this whole entire, from over here all the way over there was just more water than it could handle was going over the top of it. This is the back half, that's the leaf spring. This is the bumper.
Like a Ranger or some shit.
No, not if it had a fifth wheel hitch on it, man. No, I guess it didn't.
Is that a normal hitch?
How's the frame broke?
It just like snapped.
Or is it still connected?
No. That leaf spring is just keeping me from knocking it all the way over.
Oh, there it is right there, and see it. Pull it back towards you. It just snapped the frame off.
Yeah, they bent that shit over.
Man. That is the back 2 feet of a pickup truck. With a receiver hitch, or it could be SUV, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a receiver hitch. Folded. The receiver hitch has been twisted all the way around. It's pointing back towards the truck. No longer even points towards the back of the vehicle. And the frame rails were just snapped right off. Right there. Wow.
Whether you're off-road or the road's just off, Bronco will do it.